can see that. So this trip, Caitlin and I are using 2 different water systems and 2 different filter systems. So the water in here is quite stagnant. It's not flowing. Generally, with the water source as pure as this, we probably try our luck and not filter as much, but because it's not flowing at all, the likelihood of sort of algae and baddies getting in to our systems is a bit higher. So we, with our different pack setups, have got 2 different systems. So I've got 4 of these 1 litre bottles, and they are just standard water bottles you can get from Coles. They come as what's the brand?
Waterfords.
So these are Waterfords fizzy water, flavoured water. Quite good compared to soft drink. So we probably would get one of these every couple of weeks. Maybe 1 a week. It's our treat.
It's Gordon's favourite.
It's my weakness. So I'm using 4 of those with a Sawyer water filter, and this just show you later. Screws onto the top here, done for watering. And then Caitlin's.
I have my 3 litre water bladder, and to filter my water, I have the Grayl. I was like, what's the name of it again?
It's right there.
Literally on the lid, on the bottle. So there's a filter, which I can show you in a minute, inside here, which filters all of my water for me, and then I just transfer it into my bladder.
So we've got 2 Grayls, 1 for each of us. We decided to only bring the 1 this time and then try this guy out. Still works, a little bit clogged. We had it as an inline filter for our water system in the car. It's got a bit clogged for that. Our poor little pump's not coping, so we need to order a new one. But for hiking, the amount of pressure you can exert, it works fine. So the difference between these 2, well, the Sawyer and the Grayl, is this is bacteria. Yes, this is bacteria only. So water carried bacteria, and then the Grayl is bacteria and viruses. So
pretty much covers everything.
Pretty much, yeah. So that's why we decided to do these. If you ever traveled overseas into Asia and whatnot, we don't have to buy bottled water all the time. We just take one of those, filter away, where these don't do viruses, but they're a lot smaller and a lot easier to hike and carry with compared to that. So pros and cons for both.
Do you remember how many liters you can pump through that?
Another major one was this is like 10,000 litres or something ridiculous, unless it gets clogged, which you can back flush, but the more times you have to back flush, the less efficient it gets at flushing water through. These guys are only like 150 litres, I think.
Yeah,
like a lot less, and then you have to replace the cartridge in the bottom. We're not going to go into too much detail with these now. We will do a separate video on all of these, but this is just the different systems that we're carrying up into the Piccaninny Gorge track. So let's fill up our water. Oh, bloody hell, that's sore. Oh. It's quite tight though, isn't it? Sealed very well.
Okay.
I think the water capacity of a Grayl, there's 2 different sizes, but we got the bigger one. I think it's like 720 mils or 710 mils.
I think it might actually say on the side here. Yeah.
It's on the side. I saw the inscription, I think. Maybe not.
Just says purified H2O, and there's a line here to show you like where to fill it up to, because if you fill it too
Squirts.
full, it goes everywhere. But that's the filter on the bottom, which I'll show you now. So this is how you separate it, the bottle. So that's the filter.
That's the cartridge, so you can twist that up and you can buy them separately.
So
you keep the bones, the cartridges is what you replace.
Take the lid. So this is how we filter my water. So you scoop up in the green bottle.
I'd go lower. Go under, because you see all the floaties?
Oh yeah.
You go under the floaties.
Ooh, she's gonna step in the water.
Have you done this before?
No.
I did it for our last strike, eh?
Yeah, you did. So then, what you've got to do is place.
Because you filled it too high.
That's why you fill it to the line, ladies and gentlemen.
And I would also open the top cap. Otherwise you're going to push air out of nowhere.
Oh, the spin?
Yeah.
Okay. Squirter.
It's quite tough. Maybe take the whole lid off. I can't remember. I think I took the whole lid off last time.
We can do that.
And it should actually work without the lid, I think. Is that easier? There we go.
Yeah, here we go. You
Yeah, this one's
that.
quite a tough one to do. You can see the water. It's quite tough.
There we go. And now you can see it's filling up.
There's water. And that's drinkable. Just found a neat trick with the handle. You keep that on and that looks like there's palm pads so you don't cut yourself into the other bit. Lessons learned. The first little bit's always the hardest.
Yeah.
You really got to get your weight into it. So mine's a bit more simple and less
Simples.
and less straining as Caitlin's. But remember, we're not comparing apples with apples here because one's virus, one's bacteria only. So, little filter, water bottle, water source. Pocket the cap. There's a little screw on bit on this end. Can't miss it because you see the flow symbol. Screw that on to any water bottle and we have water. Shimbles.